Hey guys, and welcome back to Love Shop podcast. Today we are with the lovely Thelma, who's an OnlyFans creator, and we're gonna dive deep into her world and her life. So welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please introduce our extra guest.
Here is Elephant Man. He's here to represent all the rescue dogs in Cyprus that needs homes, and he's a good boy.
He is. He's gorgeous. Can we see him?
Ding dong, ding dong, come ding dong. Come ding dong, good boy. Yeah, come.
Oh my god, I love him so much. He's so gorgeous.
Good boy.
Oh.
Sit.
He's so good.
He's a good boy.
Good boy. So, jumping into it, as I know, but explain to our viewers that what's your normal thing, your daily life, because you live and work on a farm?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, tell me all about it.
So I work with horses,
Mm-hmm.
training, selling, sourcing, everything to do with sport horses basically.
Oh.
I did also do lessons for a long time. I was an instructor, and so my life kind of revolves around that.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is like a supplementary income for me. That's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty good. And but my life basically revolves around kind of getting stuff done on the farm, making sure the horses get exercised and, do my bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I have like a mini shelter at my house. I like to call it a boutique dog shelter.
Oh my God, that's cute.
So I foster, rehome, rehabilitate, like all of that. So that's kind of my priority day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get around to all the OnlyFans stuff as well, like when I'm done with like the important stuff. Yeah.
Priorities.
Yes,
Number one,
yes,
animals
definitely.
up there, definitely.
Yes.
So are the horses that you look after, are they, what's the word? Did you save them, or are they like you said, like professional horses that train and race? Do they race?
They show jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I show jump. I've done my whole life. I was actually living outside of Cyprus to pursue this.
Oh wow.
Because now it's getting a little bit better, but we have a lot to be desired on the animal welfare front of it. So I think it's...
Yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah, okay.
My
Well,
God.
it's the same across, it translates into the sport as well. So anyway, but I was abroad kind of pursuing this for a while, and then actually got stuck in Cyprus after COVID. And, it has its negatives, but on the plus, I have really managed to ground myself and kind of start doing things for me. I didn't realize how much I was doing for so long. Especially in your 20s, you want more and more and more, and you want to keep pushing it and see like how far you can go. But it kind of took me away from myself a lot. So now, like being back home, I'm like getting back into my old interests, like art. Wow. And obviously dog rescue and stuff is something I couldn't do while I was over there. And OnlyFans really, really, really helps.
Okay.
It really helps me do this, especially with the animals, and gives me the time to like kind of be an artist, because, that starving artist thing, it's like, it's a real thing, man. Like, it's really hard to make it in the art world. And so having OnlyFans kind of gives me the luxury of being able to just develop as an artist, while I have that kind of backbone, that supplementary income that I don't need to worry about, like, am I being productive this many hours in a day? So I can just kind of dedicate it to my art. And
What type of art do you do?
So I like to use pen and ink.
Okay.
I did do oil paintings at one point as well, but obviously they take a lot of time. I did that a lot during COVID. So but now I'm more focused on like commission work and pen and ink, and then obviously my personal works is a separate separate thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's really really nice. So have you always been interested in like animals and like like advocating for animals since you was young?
My whole life. Yeah. I remember I was on TV once when I was like 13.
Oh, wow.
Because I like we found this like farm where a lot of animals were being neglected, like a big number of animals. It was so sad. It was really sad. I don't want to like I don't want to put a wet blanket on today's episode, but like I was on TV and I was all like giving it, and I was like 13, so
nice.
Yeah, I'm very much that kind of person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Amazing. Yeah. That's really nice.
Yes.
Well, I completely agree with you, because they don't have a voice. We have to be their voice. So
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
So how does like your day-to-day life run with then obviously doing OnlyFans? So obviously, as we was discussing before, like you got up at 5 o'clock, you was exercising the horses and everything, and then now you do stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so run through like.
So OnlyFans is great because it gives you the chance to schedule like your content. So I can dedicate like 3 or 4 hours to it a week, and then make sure like, you know, I want this to go out at this time, you know, like pay-per-views and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously for customs, you have to make your own time for that as well. Like it depends, because you never know with customs, they're like a little bit particular and people want weird shit, and okay, I'll go to a degree, but like, no, OnlyFans is great. It's great for it because you can plan, schedule, and everything is super neat. And it gives me the time to hang out with these guys. Yeah.
I can see the attraction with that flexible.
Yes,
lifestyle.
That's what I love about OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
It is. I can definitely see the attraction there, but
gives you the freedom to kind of do what you really want to do.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's we're not here for a long time, so if we can do something beneficial, in the meantime, then why not?
And it's something that I really feel like I have a strong pull to it, so. If OnlyFans has facilitated this in such a good way, I'm like forever grateful.
Yeah. So how did you get into OnlyFans? Like, did you just come across one day like the site, or like a website, or a video introducing it? Like, how old were you?
How I got into it was one of my very close friends. She was very successful on OnlyFans. She doesn't have it anymore. And she was like, man, I think this would really suit you because it does give you the freedom. Like, cause I've been escorting before, and and it doesn't compare. Like, it doesn't compare. This really gives you the freedom, the safety, it's like a dream, really, if you're in the sex industry. It's amazing. You really do have that freedom. You really do have that flexibility to do your own shit, at the end of the day. And I think it's great. I think it's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is escorting in Cyprus?
I've never escorted in Cyprus before as well. I was living abroad. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I ask where you were living abroad?
I was in London. I was in Holland. I was in Germany. I was in France. I was in Spain. I was everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think that's why your accent is
can
not
be
Cypriot at all.
Yes, can be.
Yeah. Wow.
Can be. I also work closely with people from different countries. So English is like the most common. Yeah. That everybody kind of. Yeah. So that's how I kind of keep the English stuff.
You have a nice accent. It's like it's slightly American, yet
that's
English.
From TV.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, mostly.
Nice. Great TV show.
Yeah, great.
Cool. So you've not escorted in Cyprus, but like with the OnlyFans side of things, do you want to call them clients? You call clients or customers? No, customers is a bit weird. Yeah. Are your clients mostly based in Cyprus, or are they abroad as well?
It's a mix.
It's just everywhere.
Yeah, it's a mix. Yeah, it's a mix.
And how do you find the clients different from abroad to Cyprus?
In Cyprus, they're a little bit shy.
Yeah.
I would say, because it's just not usual here.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we're an island, everything gets here a little bit later than everywhere else. So I feel like they may catch up, but it will take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Like I remember in the beginning, everybody was very shocked, and I kind of took advantage of that.
Yeah. In what way? How?
Like I really kind of, like on a business side, took advantage of that as being one of the first ones that had it in Cyprus and Greek speaking, and I'm able to offer, stuff in Greek and this kind of thing. And so actually it worked out really well for me because people were signing up even just to see what is this, out of curiosity. So that worked good for me. Yeah, it worked well.
What type of content do you create?
Mostly solo content. I have worked with other people before, like collaborations and stuff, but it's mostly on demand. Mostly solo stuff.
What's the craziest, weirdest, most insane thing somebody's asked you to do?
They've asked a lot of insane things, but like my personal favorite is like when they want me to watch them do silly things, like jump in dumpsters and bins and stuff.
They pay you to watch them jump in rubbish bins.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It's
like,
is it though? I mean,
what,
wilder things have happened in the world. I don't know. I try not to judge. Yeah,
no, of
it's
course,
unusual. Like, it's unusual.
Yeah,
it's unusual.
When you think of OnlyFans, you think of like sexual content.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't think OnlyFans is just about the sexual content. I think it's you have more of an online girlfriend kind of experience, you know?
So we've spoken to a few OnlyFans creators, and you know, the other two do the girlfriend experience. Is that something that you do as well? Yeah, okay.
Yes. I think that's where you can really maximize it. Because I mean, there's free porn everywhere. Yeah. You don't need to, you know. It's not that they need to pay to see this. It's not something you haven't seen before, but the interaction, the connection is what gets. Yeah.
How do you deal with that mentally? Because
I try to separate. Yeah. I try to stay grounded and, you know, really kind of never dive fully into it. Obviously, you have to protect yourself, you have to protect your mental health, your, you know, set boundaries that are healthy for you. I think this is number one. I think if you're not able to do that, this might not be for you. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you, knowing you already, I feel like your animals ground you completely.
Completely.
And so is there anything else that you do? Again, maybe your art does it. Yeah.
I have a lot of sources of grounding. I make sure.
No, that's really good.
Yes.
And I guess because like, as you said, it's like a, how do you say, side hustle for you basically. It's not like, it's not like this full-time overtaking your life. Yes. You know, you're sort of using it. Yes. Whereas the other girls get used. That's how I've felt.
We all kind of get used by the system, though.
Yes.
If there wasn't a need for me to have this supplementary income, I wouldn't do it. And if there wasn't a need for them to work, I think they wouldn't do it either. Yeah. So I think it all goes back to capitalism.
Yeah,
and that's a whole other evil, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, with the other girls and yourself, I feel like they have different motives than you do. Yeah. Not in a bad way. Everybody...
No, not in a bad way, of course. They just use it maybe as their main source.
Yes.
So it's their whole...
this is where I was trying to come from.
I guess it must be different for them. I mean, I'm not sure what it's like for them. I can't really say, but it's really not a bad job to have. Even full-time, it's really not bad. Like I said, it's super flexible. It's super... Like, you customize it to your own... You know, you don't have to clock in, clock out. It's not a 9 to 5. Yeah. So you're already like a few steps ahead of people that are forced to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I work a 9 to 5. Yeah. Like, it is draining.
It's draining.
But,
it's very taxing.
It is. Yeah. But morally, I know that my body is not out there.
But morals are like such an individual thing, aren't they?
I guess so. Yeah. Again, yes, it's obviously like each their own, obviously. Yes. And we're not here to judge anybody ever.
Absolutely, yeah.
But, you know, and I am for women doing whatever they want.
Whatever they want.
You know.
This is the thing.
But as long as they're mentally okay.
Yes, exactly. And you have to respect everyone, like what everyone's limits are, what everyone's what they're comfortable with doing. Like if you don't feel good being on the internet naked forever, this is not for you. Yeah. Like it will cause you so much trouble down the line. But like if you're okay with that and you accept it, it's an amazing tool. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you aside from obviously like the animals, the art, what other job if you didn't have OnlyFans?
Oh, I want to be a tattooer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, look at you. I was obviously going to segue into it.
Yes, very much. Very much so. Since I was a kid, like I was like, I'm going to be a tattooer someday. Yeah. Okay. But then horses won.
Oh, well, you can do both.
You know what? I tried to do both. I actually got an apprenticeship.
Wow.
I know. And it was going really well, but the environment that it was in was, I don't want to sound cliche, it was super toxic. Oh, super toxic, masculine, like, yeah. It wasn't working for me. It's not for me. It's not for me.
Can you not open your own? Like when you get there?
You need to apprentice under a good mentor for like a good amount of years before you can open your own. I mean, you know, you're putting something on someone forever, and it's also like a bit of a medical thing as well. Like you have to really know what you're doing before you go ahead and like stab someone with a needle and ink. You know, it's a big deal.
Yeah. And I guess like especially in Cyprus, very male dominated country.
Get me started on the patriarchy.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least you have something else that you are very passionate about.
Yes, I do indeed. Yes.
Okay, so going back to the tattoos.
Yes.
Explain. When did you get your first one? What was your first one?
So
tell me everything.
I went and got my first tattoo when I was 15 or 16.
Okay.
And I just literally chose it off the wall. I was like, yeah, I want that one. And the guy tried to put it on me like upside down. And thank God my best friend was there and she was like, dude, wait, that's like upside down.
Oh, no.
And that was my first tattoo experience. And then I don't know, I really love body art. I really love the flow, the shape, sometimes they have meaning, sometimes they don't. Most of mine are honestly just kind of spur of the moment impulse, like, come practice on me kind of thing. Yeah. I did plan the face tattoos.
Okay.
And I really, really like them. And I actually take a lot more selfies now than I did before.
Oh, wow.
So I got a lot more annoying after I got these. But
what made you decide the face?
It just came naturally.
Yeah.
When you have everything else done, they kind of creep onto your face.
Yeah.
I don't think it should, it's my opinion, but I feel like you should start, you know, maybe from the back or the legs, and then just, if you want to get more, kind of let it grow. But I've noticed a lot of people just have like finger tattoos and nothing else. Or like
weird.
Neck tattoo and nothing else. And I'm like, is it just because you want people to see?
Like I have like 7.
And I don't know. I can't see them. Yeah, that's good.
Yep. I mean, it's not like I'm not like ashamed of them. Like every one of them have meaning, and I love and I would have more.
Yeah.
Like I'm addicted to the needles.
Amazing.
It's really bad.
Do you like the feeling?
Yes.
No way. I don't. I hate it.
You don't,
I need a lot of beer to get tattooed. Yeah.
No, you're not supposed to drink when.
Well, okay. You're not supposed to do a lot of things.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to.
Here we are. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Nice. Which one was that took the longest?
I did my back 9 hours one day and then 9 hours the next day. But I was really young, and for some reason it didn't feel that bad. But now if I go for like a 2-hour session, I'm like
dying.
Are we done? Yeah, I'm like dying, you know? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you want more? Can you have any more?
I probably will get blastovers. I started like going blackout over them. Not that I want to black them out. I like the look of a blastover. Like a tattoo over a tattoo over a tattoo over a tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I love them. Which one's your favourite? Apart from the face.
That's really, I would say the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say probably the face. And then I have like really little silly ones. Like I have half a Beavis and Butthead with my best friend.
Nice.
Yeah, this is really cute. I really love that. I have some random unicorns on the back of my leg that don't look like they should be there, but they're really cute and I love them.
Oh my God, that is so nice.
Yes.
Obviously you are very unique and very noticeable and identifiable. How does that come across in your content?
I think some people they like it. I think they want it. I think that's part of the reason why my subs are my subs. Is because of the whole package.
Yeah.
I get requests like, can you send me video of your tattoo session, of you getting tattooed? Wow. Stuff like that. So, yeah. I think it works. I mean, the whole thing works. Yeah. I try to keep my OnlyFans as close to reality as possible. I don't really try to put on a role or like act any different. Obviously, unless they want me to, I will. Like obviously you're paying for that, you'll get that. But for the most part, I just try to keep it kind of real, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's quite nice in a sense that, as you said, like you're not acting, you're not putting on a persona, so...
It takes effort.
Yeah, and then like, do you get to the point where you think, who am I? Like you dissociate and then, but obviously for you it's not like that.
Yeah.
So you know you're staying true to yourself.
This is the most important thing for me. Also, like I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm like 33. So I don't know if I should have said that. But I'm just at a point in my life where I just want to like live as myself and and accept myself, and it's a lifelong process, right? Accepting who you are and
God,
figuring out who you
I'm
are.
31 this year, and I just don't think I still accept myself.
Do you know what I mean? It's a daily. You have to work on it daily, and I feel like every time you pretend, you take away some building blocks from everything you've worked so hard to like figure out and build and shape and into a way that works for you.
Yeah.
So I try to not blur the lines, you know?
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
And I think that also helps mentally as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah. Do you get recognised when you go
I do.
Like outside?
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that's Cyprus though.
Well, yeah.
Because I used to get recognized before when I was a teenager. Like, hey, I know your mom.
Oh, okay. It's different now though.
Oh, but it's the same. It's like, I know your mom.
Just the reactions
Just
changed.
the reactions changed, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, like, okay, we live in Cyprus, it's very conservative. Like, are the Cypriots very shocked when they see you, like, for the first time?
Sometimes they do this and cross the street, yeah.
Like, and Papu, they obviously do.
Poor I feel bad, but they do, yeah.
How did your family take, like, all of it?
My dad cried by the first tattoo I got that was visible when I was 18. He didn't say anything. I just walked in and I had this rose here.
Yeah.
And he just started crying. I felt so bad.
Oh, bless.
I felt really bad. But he's cool with it now.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's
And do they know what you do, like, with OnlyFans?
They do.
Yeah.
My mom actually freaked out when she found out. Can I tell you what she did?
Yeah, go.
She pretended to be the police.
No.
I know she didn't pretend to be the police, but she called me and she's like, the police is looking for you. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, because of your OnlyFans. I was like, what did I do on my OnlyFans? What did I do? And she's like,
can somebody, like,
look, I
arrest
don't know, but you have to shut it down.
Oh.
I was like, what? And then I started to, Mom. I was like, Mom,
Stop fucking with me.
who said this? Which policeman said that? This doesn't matter. I'm like, okay. They can come talk to me when they want. It was really cute.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah. But she's over it now because she
Yeah.
sees that like I'm able to keep my shit together, you know. I think she's just worried about me, man. Parents, you know, they want the best.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did it have any like repercussions with your connection and your relationship with them?
With my parents? Not really. I've always been very like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I've decided, I've given it a lot of thought, and this is what I'm going to do. Like, while I am impulsive in some ways, like tattoos and stuff like that, okay, it's not really that important. At the end of the day, I'm full of tattoos. It doesn't matter if I have a horse or a whatever, or Frank Sinatra or whatever the hell I have on me. I don't know. But when it comes to decisions like this, that could affect me mentally, that could affect... Because I'm very protective of like my mental health and stuff like that. I think it's important. I really weigh all sides before I make a decision like this. And so they know that it was something that I thought of and I'm handling it, you know.
Oh, that's
it's important.
good.
Yeah, it's important.
Do you have any siblings?
I don't.
No?
Which is sad. I always wanted a brother or sister to play with, but I have the dogs.
Yeah, they're your family. It's okay.
Yeah, they're my family.
You're a grown woman now, like...
Ish.
Well, yeah, who is?
Ish. Yeah.
But as you were saying, like, you really thought about the decision for OnlyFans, you weighed it up and things like that.
Do you know what I didn't think of, though, going into escorting? That kind of just, I landed there.
Was that before OnlyFans?
Yes.
How did that come about?
Just a pure need for a little bit of extra support, financial support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
And I didn't think that through. And that was a mistake. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was the worst thing that's happened to me in my life, but it was like a shock, like
scary.
Cold water to the face, kind of, whoa, welcome to reality. Oh, wow. You know? Yeah. It was, whoa.
What was the worst part about it?
I don't think anyone prepares you for the reality of it. Like,
so you were just going out on dates with guys?
Yes, dates, kind of sugar baby situations and stuff like that.
Anything sexual, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes.
Obviously we can...
Yes, definitely, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I have no problem saying that. That's what I mean, the reality of it. The reality of it, like going and doing that with someone you don't necessarily find attractive or you don't necessarily want...
You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know if they're safe or what they have. Oh my God, scary.
They could kill you. It's happened before.
Yeah.
So I didn't really think that through. I don't recommend. I think whatever you do, something so impactful, something so invasive, you have to really, really weigh out all
options.
Yeah, all sides of it. Is this really something you want to do? Like, think of all the worst case scenarios. Can you handle that? Like, you know, I think they have to think very carefully. Anyone wanting to get into the adult industry has to think very carefully. Can I handle this? Down the road, will I be able to live with this? Am I okay with this? You know?
Yeah, so, you know, if there's an 18-year-old girl, teenager, well, she is still a child, even though classed as an adult, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, any other advice that you would give to them? Would you recommend it? Not obviously escorting.
For some people, yes. I mean, everyone's different, you know? Everyone's different. Some people, it fits like a glove. They were meant to be sex workers. I mean, it's very empowering for them. It's, you know, for them, yes, go, do it. If you know this is what you want to do and you feel strong enough and you know, do it. Dare, do it, try. And, you know, whatever happens, be ready to face the consequences. Never give up. Like, never feel like, oh, I put myself in this hole and I don't know how to get out now. Like, there's always a way out. If you get in and you think, oh, this isn't for me, get out while it's like...
While you can.
While it's soon enough, while you have to do less damage control. For the others, if you feel it's good and you like it, go for it.
But at 18 years old, though, like
I said, many people are different. Like, my grandma got married at 16.
Yeah, but marriage at 16 is different to showing your whole body and doing sexual acts online to everybody out there.
But we're talking about escorting now. Or we're talking about OnlyFans.
All of it. Both.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a different dynamic now that you have the internet and you're naked on the internet forever.
Yeah.
That's something to think about. It's not escorting that, okay, you did
escorting,
it. It's something,
no. Like...
it's something else. But I guess if an 18-year-old wanted to do OnlyFans, I say just know that you will be naked on the internet for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? Do you think, and like, it's not a question to take lightly. Sit on it, think about it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Think about it. I would say that.
Yeah. I think you're the same. Like, women, we need to be empowered and to do what we want to do in such a man's world.
Yes.
But where's the line? Where do you draw the line?
I think everyone has their own personal line.
Yeah. I mean, if you again weigh up the pros and cons, you've thought about it, you know exactly what you're going into, and you know that you can handle it. Fine.
And also, if you can't, just know that you're not married to this. Like, there's always a way out. There's always a new start. There's always, like, don't get desperate and get deeper and deeper into it. Because I see a lot of girls, like, they say, yeah, I'm only going to do this. But then they go, oh, one step more, one step more, one step more. And they're not listening to themselves when, you know, it's really important to stay grounded. Always stay grounded.
And your boundaries as well. Like,
your boundaries,
stick to your boundaries.
Totally.
Has there come, like, a time in your career where you feel like your boundaries were nearly crossed?
Yes,
or
crossed
completely,
yes, and I had to deal with that.
How did you deal with it?
Grounding.
Okay.
You know, just
lying on the floor in your farm, like in the grass.
Come back down to life, you know, come back down to life, get on a horse, feel alive, and what really matters, and, you know, come back down to earth. Yeah.
Do you feel empowered with what you're doing?
I like it because it's flexible.
Yeah.
Very much so. I can't say I'm like super excited about it.
Yeah.
It's a bit like work, very much like work for me. So sometimes I like might be on the couch, you know, like with a million cats on me, dogs in my robe, no makeup, texting sexy, and it's like you see a picture of me from like 2 weeks ago, and it's like the reality is I'm on the couch watching Jerry Springer with all the animals farting around me, and it's like, a little bit like work sometimes, but
well, it is. It's a business.
It is. You have to. It is. Yeah. It is. But that's the nice thing about this is you can take it as you want. Some women actually feel really empowered by it.
Yeah.
They feel good, like, and why not? Why shouldn't they? You know.
Yeah. Each their own.
Why shouldn't they? Yeah.
Exactly.
Totally.
Do you see yourself carrying on for
as long as I can?
Yeah.
As long as I can. As long as I can, And the good thing is there's a market for everything.
Yeah.
There's a market for everything in the sex world, in the adult industries. It's as unique as each individual that's looking for stuff, you know. Of
course, yeah.
It's good. If you want, you will always have a job, you know.
Do you have like a specific niche in your content, or maybe just because of your appearance, that's your niche?
I think it might be my appearance. Yeah. And the fact that also I'm like a real person.
Yep.
Like I have this is not the only thing I do. And like I said, the girlfriend experience also plays into it. Like, yeah, I think that's important.
Okay. Has this line of work affected relationships for you?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
In what way?
I think a lot of people, they find it hard to accept, I guess, maybe jealousy and insecurity and stuff like that. And I mean, it kind of filters out people I wouldn't want to be with anyway. So it's a pretty good filter. If anyone has a problem with it, it's probably not the kind of person I'd like to date. You know, I like people to be accepting, soft and kind, and you know, no matter what. And I feel like people who judge sex workers or people who stigmatize this kind of thing is not the kind of person I really want to be around.
No, of course not, because you're doing this line of work for a purpose. You're doing this for a reason.
But even if you're not doing it for a reason, I think everyone's allowed to do whatever they want, right?
No, yeah, of course.
I don't like people who are like, no, she does this. No. Like it's...
Well, dating nowadays anyway is like, no. Like, even if you're just a normal person.
It's a jungle out there.
It is awful.
Such a jungle out there.
I'm not, you know, in that anymore, but like, it was rough.
Oh yeah, man. Like, it's rough.
Last year was rough, yeah. I mean, I get it.
It is. For everyone, man. Yes. For me, for you.
Has that line crossed with like a client ever?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a few times in the past.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it fun? Or was it like, how did you feel about that? Like, how did you get out of it if it, you know?
It was just, it would only happen with cool people. So we were kind of like, yeah, well, this is nice. I like you. We have a really nice time together. Like, let's just keep it going for as long as it goes. And I'm still friends with those guys. So it was okay. Yeah. It was okay, yeah.
Do you see yourself getting married or
You never know.
Kids?
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know, yeah. You never know. When I was younger, I was like, absolutely no marriage.
Oh,
absolutely
really?
no kids. But now I'm like, I've seen weirder things happen. You never know.
Yeah.
When I'm going to be walking down the aisle, I don't know. Could happen. Could happen.
Yeah, fair
enough. I'm open to whatever a life experience.
Yeah. I assume, tell me if I'm wrong, that a lot of some clients that you have are married?
Yes. And I think if you don't have a clear communication with your partner, that's kind of messed up.
You think it's cheating? You class it as cheating?
Yes. I think you should, whatever you do, I think in a marriage, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I've never been married before, but I think it's like a union, right? Like you guys are a unit, you move together.
Yep.
So if you have this sexual thing that you want to do, you talk it out, and if it's cool, you do it. If not, you know, I don't know what happens then. I'm not married, but like, we have a problem, you know? Yeah. And everything, man. It saves everyone's time.
I know.
Just communicate. It saves everyone's time. Yeah.
Just talk to me.
Yes. Communication is key.
Oh God.
Yeah.
If you were in are you in a relationship?
I'm not.
No. Okay. If you were in a relationship and your partner was consuming, paying for that type of content, would you be okay with it?
Do you know what? I think it would make me feel really insecure about myself.
Okay.
I don't think I'd put up much of a fight if that's what he or she really wanted to do, and we talked about it and we were all okay with it. But I definitely think it would make me look in the mirror a little bit more intensely than I would normally. Like I'd start comparing myself and stuff like that, which is normal, I think.
Yeah, even...
It takes a very strong, self-assured person to be okay with that.
Yeah.
And I have so much respect for women who are like in polyamorous relationships and stuff like that. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could. If it was a serious relationship, I don't know if I could.
You never really know until you get into that situation.
Yeah,
do you?
I've never been in that situation.
Yeah, no, neither.
Like I've had friends with benefits and stuff where we all see other people and that's fine. Like that goes without saying. But like
because it wasn't official.
We all know what's up here.
Everybody
knows.
And
the minute there's feelings, you need to talk about it or tap out. Yeah. So I think, I don't know, I've never been in that situation. I don't know. For now, I would be very insecure. I'm very vanilla, very normal in my life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy sex now?
Yes.
Like still?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah. Well, good. That's good.
Yes.
And you don't see it as like a job?
No.
Or like a chore?
Oh, well, it depends on the person, you know.
Well, yes.
If he's like a zombie there, we have a problem. Like, I enjoy sex when it's good.
Yeah.
But okay, sex is a bit like pizza, even when it's a little bit off, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion.
That's a
That's my
great
opinion. It's just my
metaphor.
opinion. Yeah, it's just my opinion.
Sex is like pizza. We need that like as a caption or like something popping up. That is amazing. I like that.
You know, like the day-old pizza that's like been out on the
I love
kitchen
cold
counter,
pizza.
and you like wake up in the morning, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yes.
You know? It is what it is. Okay, it's fine.
Sex is sex, I guess.
It's fine. Yeah.
What's your stance on toys?
Great.
Toys, yeah.
Buy them, use them. Sorry.
Oh.
Buy them, use them, like experiment, go for it.
Yeah. Do you
Why
use,
not?
like, okay, so I've got some toys here, guys. So we've got one, Ding Dong likes it. Yes, you like this one?
That my dogs have destroyed.
No.
Yeah, if I leave them out, that's done.
Yeah,
It's
not
done.
a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea. So yeah, I think people need them.
Yeah.
Man, it'll just elevate your sex life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want to have better sex? Like it's.
Of course.
I recommend.
Do you use them in your content?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And also on request, or people can send me stuff that they want me to use.
Oh.
Like I got sent a bunch of crucifixes as well.
What's a crucifix?
You know, like a cross with Jesus on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do quite a bit of.
Cut that out, please, because I know what a fucking crucifix is. I thought you meant it in a sex toy
Dude,
way.
the more conservative a community is, I find the freakier they are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because there's a lot to let out.
Yeah.
It's a lot to let out.
Yeah. I have a gift for all of our viewers from our amazing sponsor, LoveShop Cyprus. LoveShop is the largest adult store chain on the island, offering the biggest and most exciting collection of sex toys, lingerie, and sexy accessories and more. If you're in Limassol, you can visit one of their 2 modern stores located in Omonia and Germasogeia. You'll not only get to explore thousands of options in person, but their expert staff will also be there to give you advice and help you find exactly what you need. Of course, if you prefer shopping from home, head over to LoveShop.CY and browse their full collection online. Everything is shipped discreetly, so your frisky secrets stay just that, secret. They've got everything from vibrators, lingerie, to naughty gifts and sexy games. Perfect for bachelorette parties or just some fun in the bedroom. And here's the best part. Use code LOVESHOP at checkout and get 10% off your entire purchase. So go ahead, visit LoveShop.CY and use that code to treat yourself. Do you meet up and
Do you know what?
interact with other...
I don't know. I know like a couple of like communities, kinky communities and stuff. I've never been to any of their parties.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a party guy anyway, but
Yeah.
I don't think there's much going on the island. We don't have any sex clubs. Like a club, like
okay.
a club, like a place where you go,
Yeah.
like a dungeon, we don't have that. We have like people that organize like private villa parties and stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah, not like a set
There's
location.
no place. Yeah.
That's there.
When you go to Soho, England, and it's just like the box. The box is an experience.
You went to the box, didn't you? You told me about your story.
Man, the first time I went to the box, one of my exes was DJing, and I went with him, and they have the stage, and it's such a cool little spot, you know. It's such cool. They have like rooms upstairs and everything, and the first thing I ever saw, they have the stage, and the lights on stage, and there's this guy sitting on a bench facing the other way, and he just stands up. And there's this never-ending, like, wooden, like, phallic thing that he's been sitting on the whole time.
Wow.
And I said, wow, we don't have this in Cyprus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, it will evolve to that point here in Cyprus?
In, like, maybe 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll take a long time.
Yeah.
It'll take a long time. Imagine sex clubs have existed in the rest of the world since the whatever hundreds of years
ago, yeah,
and we don't even have one. Yeah. So that's how far back we are.
Going back to toys.
Back to the toys.
What's your favourite one to use? Obviously not at these, but like... you know,
just
in
like
general.
a normal vibrator.
Yeah.
And it's so versatile. You can do like, get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a good vibrator.
Yeah.
Or a wand. A good wand.
Yeah.
I mean, these two together is great as well. You use the two together.
I've never tried it. Oh, God.
Ding dong. It's not the time to be licking your legs now.
He's getting in the groove of things. But yeah, so this is Toy Box. It's LoveShop's own brand, and
I didn't know they have their own
available. Brand. They're available now to buy. LoveShop.CY. Yeah. I'm sure that they're always running some like promotion. So head over there and check out their discounts and their range. They've got everything.
And this is like an anal training thing, I guess.
Yeah. Vibrating anal beads.
Vibrating anal beads.
Waterproof, silent, easy to clean. 12 vibration modes.
Very intriguing. My dog is terrified.
Oh my God, bless him! He's like, what is that?
What the hell? That's not a cross. Yeah. Feels pretty smooth.
They're nice, aren't
yeah,
they?
I'll slide right in there.
Yeah. Don't forget to lose you.
Don't forget.
Use lube. Your best friend.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Good old spit as well.
But Toy Box in general, like I've got a few of their stuff, and the quality is so good. And like
I've never used their line before. It looks pretty good. Yeah.
It's yeah, they're nice. Let's jump back to like. Is Thelma your actual birth name?
It was my grandmother's name.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's like classically old-fashioned.
Yes, it is. It's like an old lady name.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Nice.
It's cute.
Yeah. So go back to the pre-OnlyFans Thelma. What was she like?
Pre-OnlyFans, pre-sex industry, pre everything.
Yeah. How was life before?
I was kind of a weird kid. Like, I was kind of the weird kid. I was very quiet. I had like my interests, like art, animals, like the music that I liked at the time, and I still do. Yeah, I was, I guess, kind of kept to myself. I wasn't never really a party guy, which I still pretty. I don't think I've changed much. I had a pretty okay childhood. I come from a rather well-known family in Cyprus.
Ah, nice.
So there was always a lot of like people talking a lot and making stuff up, and as you know, gossip is our national sport here.
Yeah.
So
it is. Yeah.
I'm very much used to that. And I think it helps now when people still kind of find what I do interesting enough to keep it in conversation. I'm okay with that. Like I kind of grew up in it, so I'm like very used to it. And you know, regardless of what people say or what they want to entertain themselves with, at the end of the day, you know, you go home, you do your own thing, and it's irrelevant what they think or what they say. So I think it actually helped me growing up in that family here in Cyprus. It made me very desensitized to the opinions of others.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents were all right. They're cool.
Typical Cypriot family?
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. I really love my grandma.
Yeah.
I actually made it a point to not get any tattoos that she would think were ugly.
Aww.
I know. And so I have a lot of roses on me and stuff like that because this is what she likes.
Yeah.
And I miss her dearly.
She's not with us?
She's not with us anymore.
Sorry.
She's watching this and she's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking get you when you come up here. Swear to God. She doesn't know about the sex work.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so she's waiting with the thing that they make the you know what I'm talking about.
The rolly thing?
Yeah, she's waiting. She's like.
But as long as I'm sure as long as she knows that you're happy and you're doing
Yeah.
what you want to do, I
Yeah.
don't think that...
Yeah. And what she always wanted me to do was draw. She wanted me to do art, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I went the other way with horses and like all this stuff. And now I'm back doing art. I think she's happy with me. I'm happy with me, so...
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that matters,
Yeah.
really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you study art at school? Like, did you go to university or anything?
No, I'm actually a high school dropout. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be so much simpler if I had a degree.
Oh, I'll tell
Oh
everybody.
my God.
I finished, like, high school, but I
That
didn't go
being
to uni.
said, I know I have a lot of friends that have like degrees for days and trouble
Getting
making
into-
it. Yeah. So actually, I don't know. I just feel like I would be happier if I had went to art school. I would have liked to go to art school. If there's one thing I could kind of pause and go back and do, I'd finish high school and go to art school.
Yeah.
That's what I really wanted to do. I should have done that. It was one of my mistakes. Yeah. I will replay it every night before bed.
Yeah.
One of those.
Are they not like...
Yeah.
Because there's courses online for everything now. Like, is there something online?
But it's different. I don't know. I feel like online you miss
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Especially
not
with
the
art, I
same.
guess, it's
Yeah,
different.
it's such a sensory experience.
Yeah.
You got to be there. Yeah, you got to
What
be
about,
there.
like, being an art teacher? Is that something?
I think I'd make a nice art teacher,
Yeah.
especially when I'm a little bit older. I'd be like the kooky old art teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see myself doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I was watching a podcast the other day, and it was all sex workers, and there was one lady, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm an escort," and she's like 80 something, and they're like, "Oh, so you've been doing this your whole life?" She said, "No, I started last month."
What?
Yeah. So there's no age limit on this.
Well, no,
I'm telling you, there's
there is a
something
niche
for
everyone.
everyone.
So after, like, dropping out of high school, like, where did you go? Sorry.
I went straight to work with horses,
Okay.
and
Like
I
show jumping, or were you
I
just like...
started with like everything, like
Yeah.
riding school, race horses, just general, like whatever I could do in Cyprus, because obviously there wasn't really much of a sport at the time, and I just really wanted to learn, and I had to get out of Cyprus. So I got out of Cyprus, and I went and I sought out people who I believed were good trainers, and I kind of just stuck by them and did everything like exactly how they kind of really follow them very closely to get the most out of it. And yeah, it was good. It was good. It was hard. It was hard because it's not what you think it's gonna be. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like Cyprus is so safe and sheltered, and then you go out there and it's a whole other
What country
world.
did you first go to?
I first went from Italy to Switzerland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
To St. Gallen.
What was your favourite country to go to?
Italy.
Yeah.
I like pasta.
I'm dying to
Pasta,
go-
gelato
yeah.
all day.
Oh,
Everybody's
coffee,
happy.
yeah.
The weather's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm dying
nice.
to go to
It's
Italy.
nice. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, carry on. Yeah.
And yeah, and I did that. Then I came back to work. It was actually it was a family business. It was, but then it changed hands, and so that's where I work now. That's where I live now.
Oh, so the farm was the farm?
It-
The
yeah.
farm was family run.
Yes, it was. It was.
Nice.
And then I had a partner for maybe 11 years.
Wow.
Not a romantic partner, like
okay,
a
so,
work
like,
partner.
yeah.
And it's actually really crazy. He started seeing a much younger woman, and he disappeared last December from one day to the next. He just sent a text from the airport like, "Hey, I'm not coming back."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So right now in my life, it's a weird time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes. It's like movie material, like crazy. Yeah.
Is he still in contact? Like,
No.
is he okay?
He's alive because I know people see him from Instagram and stuff like
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
but I'm blocked everywhere with no explanation, me, the kids, all my friends. It's crazy. Yeah. He's like in his mid-60s. I don't know. He had like a late,
Midlife crisis.
maybe. Who knows? Oh, but as long as he's happy, I guess it's okay.
And he's
It did leave me in a shit position though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was hard. The first few months when he was gone, it was really difficult.
Oh,
I had everything, all the responsibility, all the work, I was exhausted.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Everything's okay now though?
It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. it kind of made me realize that I should take care of myself first.
Mm-hmm.
As sometimes that my fault is I really go a little bit too much for others. I compromise a little bit too much.
Yep, I know the feeling.
And then I find myself like, oh, now what? You just up and left, you know?
Okay, so you've come back to Cyprus. You're working
COVID
on the farm,
happens.
COVID.
COVID was paradise, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We were just there, like with a blow-up pool in the middle of the arena,
nice.
with Aperol spritz all day, no clients, just horses. It was a dream. Yeah.
So you said you were show jumping.
Yeah.
Like, how was that? Do you still do it now? Or?
Last show I went to was in September.
Oh, nice.
October. Yeah, I don't do it like I used to. I was at a show every weekend because I was living there with like 8 horses on the show every weekend. It was amazing. I was living the dream.
Wow.
Yeah, I would like to get back to it. However, being back home and having a chance to like connect to horses, not in a business way, not in like a work, not in like a I need to train this horse, I need to take it to the show, I need to sell it, I need just being around horses again, it made me really appreciate what they are as animals, how much they give us besides the sport. It's not all about sport. Yeah. It's not all about money. This industry is not in favor of the animal. And it's made me realize that I've not been fair to them.
Aww.
Like, and that's a kind of hard pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to, and I did, and now I'm reviewing my relationship with these animals. I want to have a more sustainable way to do this sport, and if it's not possible, I'm okay letting it go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you have to like weigh up the...
Yeah, absolutely. And we're so desensitized as well to the treatment of horses in this industry. Anything that's an industry is, anywhere there's a lot of money involved, it's a problem. You're gonna have problems. Definitely. And it's not fair. They didn't choose to do this, you know. Yeah. They didn't wake up and say, I'm going to be a jumper one day and I'm going to win lots of medals. They just want to eat grass.
Yeah.
That's all they want to do is eat grass. Yeah. And we're like, come on, let's jump, let's do this. I think it's a bit much. It's a bit much.
Yeah, it's the same with like actual horse racing as well, isn't it? Like,
terrible.
That is brutal.
Oh.
It is brutal.
Don't even get me started, man. Especially Cyprus, we're like, we're so bad.
Yeah.
We are so bad. Yeah.
Okay, COVID, you was living life.
COVID, living my best life, started OnlyFans. Yeah.
Yeah. How did you find the income with escorting and OnlyFans different? The
like volume of money you get in escorting is a lot more per like per work you put in kind of thing. But then on OnlyFans, it's different. It's different dynamic because you have a lot of people paying a not so high price. Yeah. Whereas with escorting, you have one person that's gonna take care of everything for you. Like that's kind of how I did it. I mean, there's different ways to do it. This is individual. It's unique. It's you figure it out how you want. But I think it's really important, like, to see how you're gonna market yourself. What is your target for the month? Like, just be smart about it, you know. And I think it's a pretty good business.
Escorting, yeah.
A very good business.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it?
It is. It can be. Yeah. It can be. It can be. Yeah. If you do it like with your mind
properly.
Yeah. Ding dong.
Are you okay, sweetheart?
What is this? Yeah.
And okay, obviously you don't have to like tell us exactly, but like rough ballpark estimate on a month, like good month.
I mean, I feed like 20-something dogs, and I have more than 3 horses, and I like to get my nails done. I like to eat well. Yeah. So I'm doing all right. Yeah.
It says a lot, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. 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 I'm not stressed.
Good. Yeah. What's the best thing that you've bought or like purchased?
Can I be really honest? Yeah. One of those big cat scratch things. The cat towers. Yeah. For my cats. It wasn't even that expensive, but it was one of those things like, let me get you a cat tower. Yeah. It's on me.
Mama got you.
And nobody goes on it. But it's there and I'm like, yes, the cat tower. My cat tower.
You're just going to do it yourself. Like, get you.
They sit on it like once a year. Aww. But it's really big. So I'm like, yes.
That's so cute. But it's so true that they, you know, you buy all these
You
toys.
wouldn't buy this and then they're not, like, you wouldn't be like, oh, let me get a cat tower they're never going to use.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those, like,
One final question before we close up. But what's the biggest lesson that you've learned from this line of work about people?
They're very judgmental. People are very judgmental and afraid of what they don't know. I've confirmed this now. I can confirm it. They're very judgmental. They're afraid of what they don't know. They're also afraid of what they don't know in themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. If something you do brings out something in them that they're not okay with, that's when they have the strongest reaction. I think.
Yeah. That is.
It's like a mirror. It's very like lets you see things for what they really are. Yeah. And
change as well. I think people don't like change a lot, do they?
So it's unknown, isn't it? You don't know. Change is unknown. Yeah. Brings about something unknown. It's scary by human nature. Yeah.
Fair enough. Very, very valid. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, okay, so can you let our viewers know, like, where to follow you, like your Instagram, like your shelter, if they want to, can people come and check out the animals and stuff?
Not at my place,
okay.
But I work with other shelters that I post all the time.
Okay.
So they always look for volunteers and people to donate and like dog food, blankets, depending on the season. So I would really love if everybody was to follow me at Instagram, at Tserkotissa.
Well, we'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah,
anyway,
we'll put it up on the screen. Yeah, it just means it's somebody from Tseri, which is where I'm from.
Yeah.
And yeah, if they go on there, then they'll see everything.
Cool.
And my OnlyFans link is OnlyFans/Tserkoti XXA. Yeah.
Oh, it's been great.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming. It's been amazing. Thank you guys, and thanks for watching. See you next time.